Alright guys, what a show that was. I gotta be honest, that was pretty damn good. That I really liked just about everything. So let's just go ahead and get right into the show. We started off with Eddie Edwards. Well, actually we started off with the Pope and Josh Matthews. I like the fact that they went right ahead and talked about Anthem. How they're the people behind TNA. I really like that. When Billy Corgan came into the company, they did a little press release. They really didn't talk about it much. And now that Anthem is just, it was like, okay, thank you for that. And then here comes Eddie Edwards, and he's just talking about how he's, gonna fight tonight. Here comes Bobby Lashley. They had a okay promo between the two. Then here comes the man, Ethan Anthem the Third. I had to say that because that was pretty funny. But he put that on his Twitter. Josh Matthews even spoke about it when he came down to the ring. The Anthem logo was on the ring apron. He spotted out. It felt like the energy of that place was a lot different tonight. I feel like I loved it. And Eddie Edwards announces that there's going to be a triple threat with those two, with all three of those, which led to a pretty dang good match. But he does have a surprise for us, and we had to wait until the ending, and damn did I love it. Okay. So our first match was for the Impact Grand Championship, and it was Moose versus the Miracle. I love how Josh, JB, I almost forgot his name, Jeremy Borash says his name. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. But I gotta tell you, this was the best match of the Impact Grand Championship format. Moose showed out. Mike Bennett and him put on a show. This was the best. Easily better than the only other good one we had was Eddie Edwards versus Drew Gallagher. This was easily better than that. They destroyed it and went all the way down to a decision, and it came out as Moose winning. Like, I loved it. Moose with 2 moonsaults. That jumping fucking cutter by, well, basically an RKO by Mike Bennett. I loved it. I mean, it got me going. Like, I was like, boom, let's go. That energy of that match, the pace, how quick. I mean, it was awesome. I mean, I'm just saying, like, they destroyed it. And hopefully the Impact Grand Championship format can continue to have these type of matches. If not, it's going to die down like it did in 2016, because it started out good. Then the matches just got so slow and boring for me that I was just like, you know what, whatever. This was just a breath of fresh air for this championship. I loved it. Moose is making a great champion. It was good, and I hope they continue on in this direction. I gotta be honest. The funniest part, oh my god. So, Hornswoggle is with TNA now, obviously, which I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see what happens. So he's walking back and he looks at Vanguard 1. And he's like, okay, he's just trying to get a talk or whatever. And here comes Matt Hardy. He's like, did the man send you here to infiltrate my show? And, well, he's talking about your father, Mega Man. And fucking Hornswoggle goes, no, that's not real. That's fake. I died. Oh my god. They brought up the whole, that was, in 2008, that was the worst fucking storyline of that year. I actually watched it 2 months ago. I watched all of 2008 for a little while last year, and damn, it was crap. That whole thing, it's like, no. And the fact that they brought it up killed it. Oh my gosh, thank you for that. So we had a, I think it was the Hornswoggle and Spud match for the Fact of Life. And damn, dude, Spud got jobbed out to fuck. I mean, what the hell? Spud jobbed to a baby now? A 1-year-old baby? And now, Hornswoggle, or Swoggle. But like Swoggle do with a German suplex? Holy shit, that made him look weak as fuck. And he comes out here hitting fucking German suplexes and crap. Well, seeing how Spud is not a cruiserweight, damn, an X-Division wrestler, I was like, okay. But after the match, Spud quits. I was shocked. I don't know if this is real or if this is a storyline, seeing as how Mandrews has already left since Dixie's gone. I was like, oh wow, is this real? I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna read the spoilers this year. That is my one goal, is to not read any show that's taped their spoilers for any of them. So that's how it's gonna be with TNA. I'm not reading the spoilers, so don't spoil it for me down in the comments. Don't do it. It's gonna suck. But I enjoyed that, and then oh my gosh, after the break we come back and Mike Bennett is asking Moose for a no holds barred match. They finish it at one night only. And here's my deal with this. I'm thinking about getting it tomorrow night. But the thing is, they've not hyped it up at all. They've not hyped it up at all. I don't know what happened. The matches seem good. For the one I know, it seems like it's going to be interesting. But it's just they've got to hype it up more than what they did. Hopefully tomorrow they have those little pre-shows things that they normally do for one night only on their YouTube channel. I don't know. They got to do something to get people to come out, because the matches that they introduced to us seemed good, especially the Moose and Mike Bennett. No holds barred. I think they said the Sienna and Rosemary title match. I like how they're making a title match on there, plus the 4-way X Division Championship match. We'll talk about the X Division at the end. I want to talk about what's going on, what I think is going on with that division. Sorry about that. But here we have the Fact of Life, and that was freaking great. That was funny as shit, dude. When Mike made it, wow. When Eli Drake goes, I didn't get formally invited, and Jeff Hardy goes, what, do you need to be loved? I died. And then he's like, you want to be hugged? I was died. Like, that was great. And then, man, I'm glad Eli Drake's talking again. Oh my gosh. And then they announced, I guess that was the announcement. They had said on Twitter, TNA was hyping up Hardy's special announcement. Didn't have an announcement besides the fact that Eli Drake's finding him a tag team partner, and he wants a match at one night only. So one night only seems like it's going to be a good show, but they shouldn't hype it up enough for a lot of people. That Fact of Life was awesome. So this first hour was great. The first hour was awesome. We started off the second hour with The Decay and their new theme song. A lot of people were shitting on it on Twitter. I honestly thought it was pretty good. It was nowhere near the Nobodies by Marilyn Manson. That song is amazing. This song fit them as well. It just wasn't Marilyn Manson. So it was good. I liked it. It fit The Decay, so I was fine with it. They faced the Helms Dynasty, in which Trevor Lee, he killed me when the backstage interview, and he said, there's no I in unity. I was like, and Trevor and Shane, was just like, what the fuck did he just say? Oh my gosh. So the match was alright. Not really long, so it didn't slow the pace down of the show, for me at least. The chokeslam off the top rope was pretty damn cool by Abyss. But the match was alright. It was just like spectacular. But what happened after, when the DCC comes out and they smash him over the head with beer bottles, and it's a DCC beer, well, I will take me one of those. If they sell them on Shop TNA, go ahead and pick me up. They're expensive as hell probably too, with the shipping and everything, but whatever. That was great. I love that. The DCC are great. Some people were saying that it's a kind of a similar to the BDC. I don't know. I can see it, but it's just the way they act and why they're there. It's just different to me. But I can see the similarities. I can see the non-similarities. So I don't know about that. But we had a knockouts match between Sienna and Ali, and man, this feud's still going. I thought the big payoff was when she finally beat Laurel Van Yes. Not necessarily, yes. But they're still going with it, and I guess I'm fine. I guess the big payoff's going to be Maria, and I guess it should be. The match was actually pretty good. We had to see Ali actually have a pretty good match. She got a YouTube channel. She was doing the training stuff. I don't know if that's going to tie into the gimmick or anything, but what happened was Braxton Sutter comes out to the ring, and Laurel Van Yes distracts Ali by trying to make a move on her man, and Sienna with a big silencer and wins the match. It was good because here's the deal with knockouts matches. If the crowd's behind the match, the matches are great. Like this, they love the shit out of Allie in the Impact Zone. So the match turned out to be good, because if you have a good crowd, it's going to make any match seem great. So I like that. So the main event was great. Like, they started off the show with an awesome match, and they ended off the show with another great, awesome match. Thank you for that. Jeff Jarrett, whatever you're doing. I don't know if it tied into this show that much, but it was great. That match was awesome. Like, we actually got TNA chants in the match. To get the Impact crowd to chant stuff like that and get them going is pretty good, I guess. They destroyed Lashley with those chops. Like, the sound they were making with those chops was nasty. Like, holy shit. And then Eddie Edwards and EC3, boom, boom. Like, holy cow. I mean, come on. Destroying their chest. But here comes Lashley trying to cheat with the belt. And the big surprise was what everybody was expecting, but it was still nice to see him. Davey Richards is back in the Impact Zone, and that's what I wanted to happen when they announced there was a big surprise. I was like, yes, Davey Richards. Bring him out. And that's what happened. And Eddie Edwards wins with the, I forgot what he called, Boston Knee Party. The spear on the outside, we're still talking about the match after I just saw the ending. The spear he hit on EC3 on the outside was nasty too. That Bobby Lashley hit. So this match was good. Honestly, the main event was awesome. The one gripe I had, which you're always gonna get a gripe in wrestling show, no matter how good it is. No X Division, but I understand why they didn't, because the X Division is in limbo right now. It's not so great without Mandrews now, even though he hasn't done that much in 2 years. Caleb Conley is rumored to be backstage and is there for the tapings. So you lose Mandrews, but you get Caleb Conley. I hope they do something with Jarrett back, and he was here when it was in TNA when the X Division was the shit. So he might be able to bring it back to where it was. I hope so. So the X Division is supposed to be tomorrow night on One Night Only. Let's hope they kill it there. And plus, I think DJZ has just gotten cleared to wrestle after that arm injury. So, I give him a pass this episode without the X Division because of what's happened. But I would hope to see it back soon, and I hope the matches are as good. Since now Jeff Jarrett's back and Zeb Coulter is back. So tonight was great. Honestly, I saw a lot. I still saw some people complaining about TNA tonight on Twitter, but you're always gonna have those people, no matter what show it is. We got a lot of people complaining about Raw. Let's be honest here. You still got some people somehow complaining about SmackDown. That's retarded. So you still now got people complaining about TNA, and that's how it's always gonna be. But this show was great. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I might be doing the One Night Only review tomorrow. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. Like, subscribe, and comment. I am out. Thank you so much for watching.